No, thank you. Quickly, I'm just musing about what you said a while ago that with GPMS in respect to blowing the doors off with the unconditional love concept. But also, just before you said that, with GPMS, as everyone knows, and not to be in a place of conceit, but also is very well versed in marketing and promoting tactics, and also, how tokens and all of these things could work to facilitate GPMS. And had we had done that, what Lee said, no, it takes GPMS fully away from what it needs to do. And we could have had, perhaps, if we, with the old world, we could have had many consents, millions perhaps by now, but it would not be GPMS. It would have been changed and distorted because of the capitalistic um, energetics into it as well. And it's also, see, everything with GPMS is energetic. So if you are luring and enticing, if you will, by giving someone an ice cream for their consent, no, no, that is morally corrupt, and it cannot be a place of GPMS. So this is why, we openly put it out there on a silver platter to everyone, with it being their choice. There is, let's say, the um, there is the attraction feature, which is so important, which is does offer an incentive, but again, at the same time, they are not being bought from the old world for their choice. It is their choice to choose the new world, so it's entirely something fully different. But yes, getting back to, there's so many things that we could have done, but no, we never would have, and we never really could have when you look at it. So we continue keeping the integrity of the entire GPMS intact, and we don't compromise it, and we don't need to in any way. It is okay. We finally, in the past, tested a little bit of field of uh, giving some money into Africa to make some posters and some flyers, and a little bit of money that we just had sitting in an account for 2 or 3 years. And right at this point, I have really no feedback to its effectiveness, other than it was given to Uganda about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And when I checked Uganda consents, I think just this morning, there only has been one increase in that period of 2 weeks. So when we look at how productive was this, actually sending 250 Canadian dollars to print a bunch of flyers, at this point, this is only an early observation of it. It could proliferate, which would be idea. But just with the evaluation rate at this point, it, at least in 2 weeks, and there's a lot of variables. I don't know the extents of the distribution of the flyers and all of this, but what I'm looking at is the results, and I don't see any results yet, other than perhaps one, but that may have come from somewhere else and not as a direct result of the flyers. I need to say also, one of the reasons why we did the flyers as well is because at least some of the Ugandan brothers and sisters of GPMS said it would be effective, and that they felt it was the thing to do. So with that, we said, yes, we can see that, and we obliged it to test it. So whatever, if it doesn't work, it's for them perhaps also to see that they should also be missionaries in Uganda at walking or driving to the villages and delivering the message in person as missionaries. And that could be why this is occurring on the divine level. I have many answers, but I don't have them all, because as we go forward, more things are revealed to us, and it's why we need to keep in that neutral and objective evaluation in place on all things, and monitor what is the most effective, what works with the divine plan, and and utilize those most purest forms, energetic forms of purveying and sharing the GPMS message. So thank you. Love, light, and gratitude, Jenny. We'll see you soon. I'm done there, brother.